Forget everything you thought you knew about a fair basketball game. What happened between New York and Indiana was a disaster. The referees completely lost control, and Caitlin Clark was thrown into chaos. This might be one of the worst officiated games we've seen all season. It wasn't just bad calls. It was blatant, one-sided robbery. Fans were shocked, and even players couldn't believe it. Sophie Cunningham had to jump on TikTok, not for fun, but to call out how absurd it was. Then there's Stephanie White, the Fever's coach. She had Caitlin playing well early, then suddenly pulls the ball from her hands. Why? You got one of the best playmakers in the game, and you're using her as a decoy. Even Aaliyah Boston was wide open half the game, but no one could get her the ball. The Fever blew a 12-point lead, and it wasn't just poor coaching. It was biased officiating. Now let's talk about the most critical moment of the game. Natasha Cloud fouls Caitlin Clark, and the refs do nothing. If that foul had been called, Caitlin would have been at the line, likely winning the game for Indiana. But no, they let it slide. It's starting to feel like there's a hidden playbook here. Hack Caitlin and hope the refs don't notice. And the online hate Caitlin's getting, it's gone beyond criticism. It's become an obsession. These same people who freaked out over a dolphin noise now want her punished for being great. It's ridiculous. Back to the game. When the pressure mounted, Caitlin was left stranded. The inbounds play was a joke. Natasha Howard scored back-to-back baskets, and no one tried to stop it. The Fever didn't just lose. They had the game stolen from them. If Caitlin had run the point like she did in college, Indiana would have won by 20. Instead, it was sloppy coaching, biased refs, and missed opportunities. How long will this continue before something changes? This wasn't just a loss. It was a setup, and at the center of it all, Caitlin Clark is punished for being great. Meanwhile, Gilly Hill made things worse by calling Caitlin a racist, based on one heated moment with Ryan Howard. No proof, just reckless accusations. New footage dropped, and it destroyed Hill's narrative. What we saw was a competitive basketball exchange. Nothing more. Caitlin stood her ground. No foul, no drama, just mental toughness. But Hill twisted it into something ugly. Now, Hill's narrative is falling apart. People are calling her out, and the backlash is swift. She tried to paint Caitlin as the villain, but it's not working anymore. Her agenda is obvious, and it's costing her credibility. The real racism is not coming from Caitlin Clark. It's coming from people like Gilly Hill, who assume that if a white player clashes with a black player, it must be about race. That's racism, judging someone because of their skin color, not their actions.